Sup, my name is Ryu for the Council Network. Welcome to my Deadpool movie review. I finally got the chance to see it. If you have yet to, you should go check it out before watching this review. This review will contain spoilers. And the first spoiler is coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, now. Baby size high five! Damn yeah. Okay, so at its core, Deadpool is pretty much not your typical chimichanga. It's a fourth wall breaking motherfucker, bag of dicks. There's gonna be a lot of cursing in this review because, well, a lot of fucks went into the movie. A lot of fucks. This has to be one of my favorite Marvel movies, which is crazy to see. One big thing I want to talk about, and I have tears coming out of my eyes right now just thinking about this. I have tears coming out of my eyes. You guys can't see it, but I have tears coming out of my eyes. The taxi driver. You know, I want to marry her, but my cousin, he more handsome, and he get the baby, he get the girl. And then Deadpool's like, you know what you do? You kill that motherfucker. You slice him open, you put him in the back of your trunk. Later in the movie, the cab driver comes back, and who's in the motherfucking trunk? The guy's cousin who's trying to steal his wannabe wife. Holy fucking shit. Oh, my ribs are hurting from this movie. The fact we only had two fucking X-Men, but they played it off really funny. Deadpool's like, so, you know what's kind of funny? That there's probably thousands of you X-Men in here, and I only ever see 2 of you motherfuckers. It's like the studio didn't have enough money in the budget to actually get more. Which is kind of true, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they actually cut quite a bit out of the budget for this movie. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bad guy's kind of forgettable. If you don't know what Ajax and Francis are together, a bag of motherfuckers. Obviously, I'm having a lot of fun doing this review, because it probably feels huge in his hand. Haha! Another one for you. When Deadpool actually cut off his hand and it fell down, and I was like, okay, so Deadpool's got to get the hand back to make it grow. No, it grows back, and it's a tiny little hand. And he tells this poor blind lady that he met that he takes over her house pretty much. And he goes like, I just want to get my magic pony. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get my magic pony on. The movie honestly plays out a lot better, and I know I'm going to get flamed for this one, than Man of Steel. Man of Steel tried something similar in the pacing of the movie. I'm not saying it's exactly the same. Man of Steel didn't break fourth walls. What I'm saying is the pacing, the style of the movie, where it goes current timeline, and then past, current timeline, and then past. Deadpool did it right. Congratulations. It did it right. I didn't think a movie could actually go from that whole thing. All jokes aside, at its core, I didn't think that could happen. Honestly, at a lot of the times, it just kind of feels like it would go all over the place. And that's why I felt with Man of Steel. With Deadpool, I don't feel that way. It has got that comedy and, fourth wall breaking constantly going on. But it is an origin story at its core. It's hilarious as anything. And the first 5 minutes of the movie, watching 10 dudes die in some of the most gruesome ways since Saw, the movie series Saw, the horror movie series, was rewarding in its own way. I'm not gonna lie. Gina Caruso is a scary lady in this movie. Megasonic Warhead Teenager, I'm probably getting that name wrong, is hilarious in this movie. I did so many things I love about this. This whole movie, in all seriousness. The biggest spoiler, Wade Wilson is Deadpool, and the origin story, in all honesty, all jokes aside, the origin story is a little bit different than it is in the comics, but there's nothing wrong with that. It plays out really, really well. And for a bag of motherfuckers and uptight studio heads, they actually did a great job. Because honestly, if they did anything else, completely different style, I don't think it would work. When I went into the movie theater, I'm like, Ryan Reynolds is in this movie, and it's gonna be fucking horrendous. Have you seen Green Lantern? That movie fucking sucked. I didn't want to see Deadpool. I'm being honest. I didn't want to see Deadpool because of it. I didn't want to go and watch Deadpool because I'm like, this is just it's gonna be bad. I am surprised to come out of the movie theater, and I went with the missus, to actually be laughed. The studio couldn't afford more than 2 X-Men. Still one of my favorite lines, favorite lines in the entire movie. The scene where Deadpool gets stabbed in the head, and he just hears the music tuning out a little bit different, was perfectly done. Also, props to Team Headkick. I loved you guys ever since Halo 4. Can't wait to play Halo 4. So my thumbs are sore right before Halo 4 launched. I was hooked on those motherfuckers' music, and hearing it in Deadpool, oh my god. Props, guys, props. I know they probably will never see it, even if I tweet at them, but it's so cool to come into a movie that not only breaks the fourth wall, but for its soundtrack. And I don't talk about soundtracks in movies. for its soundtrack goes out to YouTube, and it's like, you know what? We got a lot of budget restraints, but these guys are fucking badass. We're gonna have them in our motherfucking movie. And let's talk about that post-credit scene. Yo, that post-credit scene. You were expecting Samuel L. Jackson, weren't you, with the one eye patch? Go home. I don't know what you're expecting. Oh, a teaser trailer for Deadpool 2. No, go home. Still here? Well, it's super secretive, but we're probably going to have someone, trying to play the role of Cable, because, well, it's super secret right now, but we get Deadpool 2, what's going to happen. And by the looks of things, we will be getting Deadpool 2, because Fox didn't want to believe in this shit. The villain's name is Ajax, I remember that much. His actual name is Francis, because one of the funniest scenes from this movie is right before the final fight scene, is when Deadpool takes all the guys that Francis Ajax hired and spells out his name in dead motherfucking bodies. I'm trying to match the motherfuckers in the movie. Dead bodies. And just lines them up to spell Francis. That was hilarious. That was one of my favorite things. Just the amount of guns and swordplay and chimichangas was perfect. And honestly, I do wish we could have seen a little bit more of the X-Men, in all honesty. The final battle felt like it was on top of a SHIELD helicarrier. If you've ever seen one of those, it kind of looks that way. I know it's not meant to be, but it kind of feels that way. The other two Easter eggs, I really didn't go over that. I want to before we end this review, is the toy from Wolverine X-Men Origins of what was Ryan Reynolds' character, which was a cross between Deadpool and Omega, and that movie was fucking horrendous. But the toy was actually made a cameo. And the fact that there was a picture of Green Lantern in this goddamn movie. There was a fucking picture of Green Lantern. Now, there's probably more. There was probably a lot more to it. One of my favorite things is in the opening when he goes, "Have you seen this man?" And he points to a drawing that he drew. And it's actually coming from the trailer. What I really enjoy is that pretty much nothing was cut out from the trailers into the movie. It's like they didn't have the budget. Maybe there was a few things cut, but not much. You left me here with the other Rosie O'Donnell, the meaner one. Tell Beast to quit shitting on my fucking lawn. I was dying of laughter from this movie. And let's talk about one last thing. I know we constantly go back to one last thing, but I constantly remember. Stan Lee, the cameo of his fucking life, was this movie. Stan Lee in a motherfucking strip club as DJ. I was on the floor laughing seeing him because he looked like he was having a lot of fun. Naked girls walking around. I think any guy who's not married or just wants fucking have a fun time is gonna enjoy that shit. God damn though. Deadpool is a movie that if you're old enough and you even care about like Marvel stuff, this is a good shake-up to how we've seen everything. And there is one other thing. I know I constantly say one other thing because I'm remembering little things from the movies, reading notes. You want to know who balls I had to rub to get my movie? It rhymes with Wolverine. Colossus in this movie was hilarious. Seeing him puke made me laugh my ass off when Deadpool actually kills Francis. Poor Francis. Honestly, though, Deadpool is very over the top, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because, you know, obviously, if you want to go see something that's rated R, and for the 10 people that I saw today, bringing their fucking kids into Deadpool, shame on you. It's a rated R movie. Not every comic book movie is for kids. Spawn was not for kids, and this isn't for kids. It's okay to have rated R fucking movies that are comic book based, and I'm glad this actually happened. Do yourself a favor, go see it, go buy the DVD. Let's make a fucking second Deadpool movie happen. Bag of motherfuckers. Ryan Reynolds, props to you, because you changed my entire opinion on thinking, hey, this guy sucks because he was in Green Lantern. Prove me wrong, and I admit it. I retract what I said. Props. Now, for the final part of the review, the score is with a great high honor. I'm going to give Deadpool a perfect freaking 10 out of 10. You should go see it. If you have yet to see it and you just watch this, I don't know you no more. Bag of motherfuckers. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the review, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Friday, we have a special video coming out for you guys. And I don't want to spoil it, but it's going to tie in. Now, real quick before I say goodbye and see you next time, before we do that, I am looking for something to release on Tuesdays. I don't know what I want to put in the Tuesday slot, because it's like the one day of the week we don't have anything going up besides Saturday and Sunday, which is kind of our break time. But Tuesdays, it kind of feels a little weird when we don't have anything outside of movie reviews, when we actually go see it and whatnot. So, working on that now for you guys. Thank you for getting us 226 subscribers. 226 is crazy, because when I started this channel, I didn't even think we would get there. Do yourself a favor, go get a chimichanga, go see Deadpool.